Studio Whalefall with their game Brine. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Lovely. If we just want to go down the line, you can give your name and your role in the group. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm Matt. I'm part of the B team. So we're like a collective of kind of friends and graduates who are really like kind of helping out with the game and other aspects, just kind of speed development along.
I'm Andy. I'm the art lead. I'm responsible for the direction of the game, as well as a lot of the 3D and 2D assets.
I'm Willem. I'm the project lead, sort of the glue in the project, and I approve, disapprove things. And yeah,
I'm Joseph, and I'm the technical lead for the team. So I handle the majority of the programming and making everything work, pretty much.
Lovely. So, go ahead and tell us what this game really is. What's it about?
okay, so Brine is the first retro FPS game set in Cornwall, Falmouth specifically, in our demo. We really wanted to channel the strangeness and loveliness of Cornwall, as well as homage to our favourite games and of old. So there's a lot of influence from Doom, the original from 1993, Blood from 1997, Duke Nukem, you name it. It's probably in there somewhere.
Cool. So, you want to give us a taste of what the game's
Of course, yeah, no worries. You're hearing Baller right now. He did our soundtrack. He's a UK garage DJ from Bristol.
And did you guys?
Just recently added. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, please.
We've just recently added new difficulties for the public build today. So yeah, I'll play on standard because.
Was there a favorite part of the process for you guys?
Honestly, the art style. I'm sure Andy can talk about that really.
Yeah, I loved being able to develop a unique and almost authentically Cornish style for Brine itself. I really wanted to communicate the fact that it wasn't just, a generic retro style boomer shooter. I wanted to give Brine a unique personality, but also a very comedic personality that sort of tries to convey a lot of that typical Cornish humour that we've come to love.
There was our intro cinematic Andy most recently did.
Yeah,
so you start in the chain locker. We did get permission to use the interior of the chain locker. I will say it's not 100% accurate. We've gamified some elements. But yeah, you start upstairs in the chain locker, and as you can see, the fisherman is equipped with a nail gun. In real life, this is a screwdriver. We chose it
as all fishermen are equipped with.
Yeah, we chose this particular screwdriver as it looked really gnarly, and it kind of automatically had the magazine vibe to it. Pushing in on a Greg here. He's our conger eel, voiced by Ashley Heather Quills, or Voice Quills. There's another one there. All weapons have regular fire modes and alt fire modes, sort of akin to older shooters.
Got it.
We've used a it's not a 2.5D style. It's kind of 2D in a 3D space. This is very popular in older games when graphics were more limited. We're doing it purely stylistically here. So, for example, this pizza here may look like just an image to the untrained eye, but that is actually a 3D model made in full detail and then scanned in for that piece. And you can see it billboards to the player. It's that extra level of style and effort that we're trying to shoot for.
Wow.
Boomer shooter fashion as well. You can eat everything.
Yeah.
Everything can be interacted with.
We couldn't have a British pub without drinking pints. So
you've
got roast dinners, burgers, Cornish lagers, even a rattler, which is also we got permission for, which is lovely.
Healy's Cider Farm graciously gave us permission to put rattler in the game.
And how did you guys balance, I suppose, the challenge and the fun of the game?
I would say that the fun kind of came naturally. The challenge was the art style initially. It's not particularly easy to figure out how to recreate this in newer tech. You're kind of, de-evolving the wheel instead of reinventing it. Yeah. So it's like initially quite difficult to get those basic systems in. But as we made them, we started expanding them, making them our own. And from there, it's just, finding the fun. And it's been excellent. For example, this pool table, we've got over 1,000 animations on it. It weighs in at under a megabyte. And you can now play pool in Brine.
He says potting the
And
cue.
pot the cue ball. I know, I'll do better on this one. We'll take it.
No.
We've also got
better.
a functional darts board here.
It counts. So you guys put a lot of thought into this then.
Yeah, so initially it was very much a case of level design, like how do we make a real life space fun and engaging and fit that old style, and that was challenging again at first, but yeah, as it got on, we expanded our initial areas and we've ended up with just putting in fun secrets and stuff, which is really nice.
Like this one.
Oh, beautiful. Were there any roadblocks that you guys might have run into?
Well, like they said, I think the whole level design, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work, I think has taken up the majority of our development time, especially during the start. So what the game is at the moment is a vertical slice, is what we call it. We've focused on just doing like a single level, trying to figure things out, iterate so much on the level design, and just trying to figure out, what's fun, what isn't. I would say, when it comes to like the technical side of things, I definitely think optimization is definitely a big issue because we have so many enemies. The idea is that when you go out into the pier, you can see all across the pier, and you can see all the enemies there, but they're all active. So you have a ton of enemies there, and it's been a bit of a challenge getting all the animations and all the behaviors optimized.
With retro graphics, the optimization is more easily manageable, but we're trying to force Unity into a build engine basically, so it's a little bit rough around the edges at parts, but I think we've got there for this demo, and we're very happy with how it turned out.
That's good. I mean, did you have a kind of favorite part during development, or even a part of the finished game?
Oh, I think my favourite part of development was definitely when we were basically just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what stuck. Something called the blue sky phase, where we just propose an idea. It's like, why don't we just make a deep fat fry that's also a flamethrower? And we found that funny, and it's now become one of our most iconic weapons. So I think my favourite part is definitely being able to find that fun, because not only is it conducive to a healthier development environment, but it's also really fun to do.
And for the rest of you, did you have a favorite part as well?
I definitely think as it's come towards the end of kind of working on this main level, it's definitely been adding all the stuff that's not like necessary to the gameplay, but it's just kind of stuff that we just thought, why not? Let's add it because we can, we want to, and it's fun. So things like the pool tables and the dartboards, those we absolutely did not need to add, but they were just something fun to flesh out the level.
Oh, beautiful.
And just something fun to interact with. For example.
Yeah, so secrets, just super fun. We wanted to hide the old Doom rules of hiding secrets everywhere. So in the toilet, for example, if you spam E on everything, just like in old games, you will find secrets, and they do give you bonuses. So, for example, here is one: you can go down to the sewers from the front, and that will take you to something that we just pushed out the door really fast, just so people could get that satisfaction of finding something. It's a shipwreck hidden under the Custom House Key harbour, and the fact about this particular spot in real life is it's one of the deepest natural harbours in the world. I think maybe the deepest in Europe, don't quote me on that. But yeah, we wanted to play into the real life elements of Falmouth and Cornwall, and it's kind of its unique strangeness and vibe. It's kind of hard to explain if you haven't been, I find.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, for someone like me who, I've only been in Cornwall for the time that I was in uni, it's quite nice to see things like this and the dedication that you guys have to the culture, and I suppose the fun that comes with it as well.
Perfect medium between making it authentically Cornish and also making it accessible to people who maybe wouldn't understand Cornish culture, or people who had never even heard of Cornwall in the first place.
I will say when locals play this game, they immediately get the advantage of knowing the area and sort of knowing where to go, and that's a really nice thing to see. Like people appreciating that and noticing the spot that we've made. And I would say that the overseas audience and the online audience and the rest of the UK, they're sort of bringing other people in via the graphical style. It's quite a tight-knit community. Everyone in it's so lovely. And we're talking about favourite things. I would say mine is sort of the community outreach side of things. Like I haven't ever managed a social media account semi-professionally for a brand or a company or anything. So learning that for this game has been really nice. It's been such a welcoming community to fit into. I've just died in my own game.
Oh wow.
No, we'll go again. Let's see.
I do think we kind of have that through development though, even with the team, because I know, speaking as like a member of the B team, like I'm not properly on the team as part of the game, but I kind of work on it in my free time, and we've had like a really good synergy the whole way through, kind of in keeping everything consistent, which has been almost kind of surprising because we're all coming at it with like quite a lot of different skill sets. So I do pixel art, so the UI I've done, like I recently redid the blood textures and stuff, and I've just found it like really kind of fun seeing the weird kind of pixel art challenges that like Willem will throw at me. Like 1 minute it's the UI, the next minute it's like a fish. We've just created this non-hostile fish character who's not quite in the game yet. He's a weird little dude. But yeah, like we've had this like really good synergy, I think, the whole way through, and I think it's probably because like everybody has such a core kind of concept of what the game is and what the game should be, and like the vision that like has been consistent through the project has been really, really strong, and I think kind of especially like Willem and Fraser have really kept that like going the whole way through, and it's kept us all really motivated. I don't know, it's just been a really, really fun project just the whole way through to work on.
I'm glad. I mean, do you guys have any plans for the future with this game then?
So we are aiming, sort of top of our to-do list is get the game ready as a demo on Steam. This is a bit of a complicated one because it's all about gathering that audience first and getting the timing correct. But that's quite kind of our focus this upcoming year. Falmouth Uni has been they've graciously accepted us into the incubation program, so they're going to give us some support around events and stuff and other areas of professional game development, which is just it's really lovely to have the game be seen. Another goal would be further levels. The end of this level, you end up in Trago Mills, or the entrance of it. With this specific map, using a real life location has been a little bit tough. I was saying earlier about gamifying elements. With the Trago Mills level, we won't be contacting Trago Mills for specific permissions for the interiors and stuff. Instead, we're going to do a parody and sort of lean into that more comedy elements of Cornish culture there, which gives us a lot more freedom in level design. So I'm very excited for that. Past the Falmouth episode, or Falmouth and Truro, we're wanting to expand to other areas in Cornwall as well. I want to show off as much of the county as possible. So areas like Tintagel and the Eden Project, yeah, it'd be great to get them in.
That'd be nice. And if there's any kind of player feedback, because I assume there's been plenty of playtests before, how did you incorporate some of that?
Most of it comes from our Discord server, which we've kind of set up from our Blue Sky account. We have kind of a forum channel set up where we get bug reports and feedback from people, and what I'll do is I'll use that as kind of like a to-do list effectively, and I'll kind of just check up on it from time to time, see what people have to say. I'll test it for myself, and we'll kind of make decisions based on whether or not we feel it benefits gameplay.
Yeah.
Anyway, at all.
Yeah, player feedback and iteration is definitely it's first in a lot of our design choices. We'll make something and we'll push it out at an early spot to our QA, and that is how we get our main feedback loop going, and that's how we've made a demo that people seem to enjoy at this expo, because we've had all of that experience and all the pain points sort of lessened, I'll say.
Play our game, just enjoying it, seeing people for example, look at themselves in the mirror, realize they can see themselves in the mirror, and just chuckle because it's just a silly little PNG. It's just being able to have that almost kinetic feedback with the community has been incredible.
Yeah, it's another thing that I've noticed when people have been coming to play at the booths and stuff as well, is that we ourselves, when looking at our game from a game development standpoint, I feel like we're quite critical of ourselves, and like we can recognize many like minor issues that we want to solve with the game. But then in reality, like you bring it to like an expo and you have people play the game, and they just don't see those issues. They're too like engrossed into
They're
the
just
fun
having
of the
fun.
game that they either oversee it or they're having too much fun to really like care about it. And it's like, wow, we've actually made like a fun experience. Awesome. I think
That's
it's
one
really
thing
interesting.
kind of with development though, is you constantly have that like self-critical urge to like go back and revise things. I mean, I think we've redone the UI like 4 or 5 times at this point now, and even with the bit that it's kind of currently at, I'm still looking at it and I'm like, I kind of want to tweak this, I kind of want to tweak that. But all the feedback we've gotten from like stuff like that has been really, really good, and I think it kind of reminds you that it's never going to be like fully maybe perfect in your eyes, but other people will look at it and think, you know, this is great, this is exactly what it should be. So it's kind of resisting that urge to go back and, you know, completely redo everything, I think. That's not saying the polish isn't, you know, a necessary part. And there, you know, even some of the work I've done so far, there is some stuff I still want to polish.
Of course.
But it's gotten to this point where I am actually, you know, really happy with it. I think kind of the whole team looks at the game now and thinks that we are really, really happy with where it's gotten to. And it's fun, which I think is the key point.
Well, I mean, speaking of a kind of a fun question is, do each of you have a favorite secret that you've hidden somewhere?
My personal favourite is the dartboard. I won't spoil what you get, but if you can get a 9 darter, which is probably our hardest secret because people can play darts and they can do it in 12 shots, but not everyone knows what a 9 darter is. I didn't know until the designer implemented it, to be honest. But yeah, if you get a 9 darter, you get an exclusive early weapon.
Ooh.
Favorite is the pineapple under the sea that we've hidden.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go then now.
I was gonna say, now I'm really curious.
We have actually hidden. We've hidden SpongeBob Street just around. Well, I won't spoil where it is because Willem will tell you. But I think I remember seeing that in game for the first time because no one told me it was in there.
You just found it yourself.
Yeah, that was just pushed overnight, and as I was playtesting on my own, I found it.
My favorite, I think, has to be like the big shipwreck in the middle. Largely, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, I think my favorite would probably be the shipwreck in the middle, largely because it uses the swimming mechanic that I made, but also I think it's quite funny. Just like you go into the bathroom and you just see this like inconspicuous lighting inconsistency with the toilet, and you're like, huh?
But what if I just?
Yeah, I wonder.
The whole point.
Yeah,
No, that's just how regular toilets work, right?
yeah. The whole
Yeah.
the whole ship area as a whole was like that was done in like how long did it take? Like it was
Yeah, like 3-4 hours, I think.
yeah.
We did it. We rushed it quite fast for Expo. Just rewarding those secrets. And it's an important part of replayability. Someone sees at the end their stats and they've seen that they've not got all the secrets, and it's almost an urge to go back. And yeah, I like that. I like the exploration elements. I think it's lost in a lot of modern shooters.
The fun part is we've had quite a few of our own lecturers who have been trying to speedrun the game and trying to find all the secrets, and it's become almost a bit of a sort of competition on our community Discord server because we had people physically making like tutorial videos on how to do certain strats to like speedrun the game. And it was just amazing to see that people were that invested in the game that they were willing to play it over and over and over again just to get faster and faster times.
I'll try and get to where I was fast this time. Yeah, a little speedrun strat for those watching. You can go through the window. You don't need the key. I think one person found that out this expo, which is really fun to see. Just, try stuff. You might.
The windows are fragile, yes.
This is our enemy, Bertie. He's a Brine. He's voiced by Nicholas Cam. He's based on almost like a football hooligan. We wanted to lean into British sort of enemy types as well. The whole game, rest assured, will have bigger UK themes, not just Cornish themes. It's been really nice working with voice actors for this project. They've been a joy to work with, and they've been super accommodating to our sort of student budgets and such. One I haven't heard, it might have played over the stream, but we've got Juniper Berry playing Brine Guy, and this is like a Cornish Duke Nukem, basically. So he does bark outs every now and then. He'll say proper job, he'll say Yeki da when you do well, stuff like that, and it's, selling that Cornish humour, really. Like, endangered language. So
Yeah.
Job.
yeah.
I think my personal favourite though is Nicholas Cam's version of It's Coming Home, which just plays every now and then if Bertie's
I've
left
done it again.
idle.
Oh no.
Okay. This is actually tradition. Last year we did the Fatalware interview and I couldn't beat it.
Come on, you gotta
Put
break
it on
the
Tourist
streak.
mode.
My favourite voice work so far is the game that. And that also ties into my favourite secret, which is in the shipwreck, which is a little teaser of what might be to come.
Oh.
Who's to say?
Oh yes, we've got plenty of enemies planned in concept. We've done very few teasers around them, but all enemies are based on local Cornish, local fish. They're not exclusively Cornish per se.
Now, how
But
many do you have so far?
There's 5 in the demo? Yeah.
5 in the current game. Got a couple more concepts.
Yeah, there's 3 more concepts in development right now. So yeah, the conger eel, the brine. We've got a red mullet with a shotgun. He's kind of like a farmer stereotype. And then you've got the mussels, which I think you've seen at the start. They run around and kind of ankle biters.
Freaky.
And then you've got the clams, which instead of holding a pearl, they hold a bomb, and they'll just jump and blow up on you. You can kick barrels as well, and each enemy has a unique death animation for their death. So the explosion there, you saw he lost his entire top half. Different headshots, different body shots. We wanted to, make it feel in universe, in the world, with this limited art style.
There is a 10% chance of Greg, our conger eel, also getting his very secret death.
Yeah, it's called the chicken death in the sense that he loses his head and he stays stood up for an extra 30 seconds.
I think that point was when we realised that we had something worth developing further, because as we were getting closer and closer to Expo, a lot of the feedback we were receiving wasn't, core systems being bad. It was, maybe you could tweak this, maybe you could tweak that. It was minor tweaks. So we knew we had something like a good base to build from. And it's been really refreshing to be able to just make it fun. Yeah. So now that we've gotten everything, sort of settled down, we had the luxury of being able to just have a silly idea at 12 at night, and then within the next few hours or so, it's in the game. And it's been amazing to have that sort of collaboration between everyone.
Cool. I mean, I'm just entranced by the game. I'm really enjoying this. I want to see you beat it.
It's a joy to make. Making something so close to home as well. It's excellent. We went down and we got all of the reference images in person. Had a few pints while we were down there.
Field trip.
I know quite a few of the skippers who work at A&P, and they were always giving me little insights into how certain things would work. My good friend Terry, he's a sailor. He sailed around the Mediterranean. He was telling me all about the buoys and what the different colours mean. And even if no one notices it, we're also aiming at the few people who go, "Oh, I know what that is."
That.
Yeah,
oh.
I recognise that.
It's like when people say in movies, are they accurately playing a piano or a guitar?
Yeah,
for you guys,
exactly
it's like, is it the correct color buoy?
I'm not going to try that one again.
We've
Let's go bowling.
Oh. The funny thing is, local playtesters who have been inside the chain locker have known immediately where to go. They just say, "Oh, I know where I am," and they just walk downstairs.
Your regular Saturday.
Did you want to talk about your fry thrower, your most famous weapon?
Absolutely. So this was my personal favourite weapon to work on. So I was responsible for the concepting, the texturing, the modelling, and then Fraze did an amazing job animating it. Yeah, he's just incredible. So the flamethrower has 2 modes of fire. One mode is just a default, like a flamethrower. There you go. But the other mode actually batters enemies. So you can see there it's like a battering thing. And then if you burn them to death, they will turn into battered fish, which you can then shoot. And then they turn into little fishy chunks of battered cod that you can actually eat and heal yourself with.
That's messed up.
They've got unique animations for both, so if you just burn them to death, they will just run around like mad. Ashley did an amazing and frankly quite terrifying job of
We'll hear
screaming
that here.
like death. Yeah.
All of our voice actors. I mean, I can't believe I paid someone to scream like that. It makes me a bit worried. But yeah, it's been a joy, honestly, working with them
I
and
think
getting
we've got
that.
Hammond coming up here as well. We can get a good
Oh
look at
yeah,
Hammond.
here's
Oh
Hammond.
yeah,
Ooh,
there we go.
it is. So you saw him very briefly there. He jumps up, explodes on you. He's kind of a big risk if you don't get rid of him early. I managed to dodge that last one there.
I think it's cool as well with his design because he's quite cute. People underestimate him. But I know personally it's resulted in a lot of offense.
Like you were the bane of my existence.
Yeah.
Back to Trippy, I just realised I do recognise this street.
It's
Yeah.
Falmouth High Street.
There you go.
So
Oh.
close.
It's a curse, I gotta say.
It genuinely
It
is.
is a curse. I mean, is there anything else that you guys want to quickly chat about before we wrap up?
Oh yeah, let's get some show the audience some of the music. So
Oh yes.
we did a bunch of demos with Baller. He's been really fast on making music. He's really talented guy. But yeah, we put them all in the game through the Baller box, designated to his name. You
Oh.
can play 5 different tracks. The first one being "Cornwall, My Home." So all rise. Drink a rattler while I'm at it. Get the full Cornish vibes going. Maybe some pool. No, never mind. Yeah, and another track. I'm not sure what the next one is. It's like a
just
test
little idle.
track, like an underwater or menu theme.
Mm.
And we got some more main theme experiments. You can hear sort of naval themes, and if you listen closely, there's seagulls in the beat as well. So we wanted to make that seaside unique sound.
I think every single demo he sent to us had the same seagull track just
Yeah.
looping. It
He
was
just
really
really
funny.
likes the seagulls.
He does like those seagulls.
And then that was the main
Main
menu
menu?
theme, which he sings in, which is quite funny. I was talking about this secret earlier. I will do it. Joe, you might need to help me out here. This is a triple 20.
7 triple 20s, a
Seven,
triple 19, and a triple 8 or a double 12. Yeah, and then triple 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And a double 12, yeah.
Yeah.
There we
There
go.
we
You get
go.
the net gun early. And that is a big advantage if you're trying to speed run or... Oh yeah, as you leave, the music fades out. Was there one more?
No, it just goes back around. Oh, there might have been the when you kill a lot of stuff and it like hypes up the music. I think there's that version.
Oh
that
yes,
just
of
plays
course, yeah.
fading
So
everywhere else.
we've used Fmod. Fraser, our project manager, has been very on Fmod and learning audio design. And yeah, we've got intensity with the music. So the more damage you do, the more intense it will get. And
Oh,
sort of sells the hype.
keeps you going. That's great. Where can people, find you? Do you have social media? You've got the itch page, of course.
Yeah, so our main social media at the moment is Blue Sky. We'll branch out to other social medias in the future, but for now you can find us on Blue Sky. You can also, if you look up Brine Falmouth or brineitch.io, you can find the game and play it for yourself. This is public. We don't plan on changing that with this specific build. So yeah, play it as much as you want. Get some speed runs, send them to us, communicate in the Discord. That'd be amazing.
I was going to say, yeah, join our Discord as well. We've got an amazing community there. I love interacting with some of the Brine players. Even just talking about our favourite games or seeing what bugs people are sending in.
Yeah.
It's always fun to see how people are breaking our game.
You can find QR codes to our links and stuff at our booth if you're here in person.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm sure that we posted elsewhere somewhere. While you're at our booth, we also do have a speedrun thing going on at the moment, a speedrun contest
Yes.
until 3 p.m.
You can win a crochet handmade prawn, and it's got a little crown on saying "#1 victory winner. You're the best." So yeah, win that, please.
Please.
Please, they're like, take it off our
He's
hands.
too powerful. We can't keep it.
Yeah, the cut-off's at 3 p.m. I think the high score at the moment is 10 minutes, so you could probably
could-
get that.
yeah.
I mean, I can't even beat my game.
Well, thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for coming on and showcasing your game. We really enjoyed it. Again,
Yeah, thank
visit
you for having
their
me.
itch.io page and visit the booth as well. Please take the prawn off their hands. And we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.